Hey everybody, welcome to the latest episode of Viewers Comments. Gonna try and break this one up into like 2 episodes this week just because I've got a lot of cool questions I want to answer, and I think you guys prefer the shorter format a little more, to be honest with you. Before we get going here, I just want to remind you guys I've got tons of merch in the shop. Please don't forget I've got the stickers. Those are $7, free shipping anywhere in the world for 3 packs. I've got the, as always, the very favorite Rule Number 2 shirt, ever so popular. And I've got the brand new Jason Rains Stop Cupping the Mic dumbass design as well. You can get those at spectremedia.ca/shop. If you want to support the channel, that's really the best way to do it because all the money I make off that just goes right back into the show. So grab a shirt, grab a sticker, and piss off a musician that you know. Anyway, on to the first question.
Hey there, I know you're busy and I know this might get overlooked, but I'm desperate. I'm undergoing a huge breakup with someone that I am willing to spend my whole life with, and she is too. But because I want to tour and pursue the same path that so many like us have, she says she can't be with me. She says she doesn't want a part-time relationship, and that's what she would get if I was gone for months at a time. I fully respect that, but it's my dream and passion. I don't want to lose her, but I don't want to lose my flame either. Am I wrong to stick with my passion, or should I give it all away for her? If I don't, she is moving 500 miles away.
Wow, that is a great fucking question. You know, she wants you to give up on your dreams so what, you can be her fucking doormat? Seriously, kick her to the fucking curb. She's gonna tell you to give up? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck makes her so special? I'm gonna take a guess here and say you don't live in China, so I'm guessing there are plenty of other members of the opposite sex in which to create a relationship with. Hopefully somebody a little more tolerant, or better yet, somebody as artistic and creative as you are, who has their own dreams they can pursue as well. You know, I've seen this happen time and time again. You know, guys get in relationships with girls, and they're like, "Oh, I love the music, until they find out that the music is going to take attention away from them. Then all of a sudden, that's not cool. You know, I've seen this happen time and time again, and it really pisses me off that so many women just aren't as cool as my wife is. I'm very fortunate to have been married to a wonderful woman for the last 15 years who fully supports this crazy adventure that I'm on. You know, then again, I'm not a touring musician, so I'm home quite a bit. Anyway, we make it work, and I am absolutely grateful to have her in my life with me. But for the guy who wants to go and tour, if your significant other wants you to give that up, kick her to the fucking curb. Seriously, she's not worth it, and you deserve better, my friend. This is not a fucking Disney fairy tale. You're not Prince fucking Charming. You gotta go out there and earn. You know, you might as well pursue something you love doing because we only get one chance to live this life. And if you stay at home, give up on your music career, don't tour, get a 9-to-5 job in a factory or something like that, you're gonna fucking hate it, and you're gonna fucking hate her because she made you give up. And you're gonna spend your entire life wondering, what if? And no great adventure story starts with, well, I decided to stay home and be a fucking doormat to my girlfriend. If you want to be in a relationship, that's fine. But if you want to pursue your dreams, you better make sure she's on board. If not, find a better model.
Hey man, just curious as to why you don't use a Mac-based system in Pro Tools. Would also love to know what brand of microphone stands and cables you use.
I've been producing bands for about 16 years. I've had a studio, you know, late 90s, I think I got started. You know, one of the main reasons I stayed away from Mac and Pro Tools was initially the cost. I mean, Macs are outrageously expensive, and Pro Tools was even more outrageously expensive. Especially, you know, in the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, with Pro Tools selling proprietary hardware. Oh, you have to use our hardware with our software. It won't work any other way, which we all knew was complete bullshit. And then a few years ago was proven to be complete bullshit. And it's kind of interesting now how you can work with anybody's hardware with Pro Tools. But anyway, yeah, it was, like I said, it's just pure marketing bullshit. I never bought into it. And like I said, I always thought Macs were really overpriced, and I'm a gearhead who likes to build his own systems. That's why I don't use Macs, because Macs are pretty much hermetically sealed. Don't fuck with it. It works. Okay, that's fine, but I like to sit there and, you know, figure out all my components and all that kind of shit. So I'm definitely into the PC building thing. So that's one of the main reasons I got it. And like I said, I just happen to like Reaper. Okay, it costs $60, but it's fucking, the editing system is second to none. I love the live monitoring. I love, you know, the plugin support. It's just a fantastic way to work. What more do you need? I mean, sure, you get that name brand recognition with Pro Tools, but then again, I really couldn't give a fuck. I mean, like, I used SawStudio for 10 years, and everyone goes, what the fuck is that? And that was an independent DAW written by, a mad scientist named Bob Lentini. Just one guy wrote this, and it was fucking amazing. And for 10 years, it was a wonderful way to work. I got a little bored looking at the same screen for 10 years, so I decided to move up to Reaper. I'm not going to rule out Pro Tools in the future. We'll see what comes. I'm going to keep my plate open. But for the time being, I'm working with Reaper and really enjoying it.
Glenn, have you ever used Bugera amps? And if you have, would you recommend one?
Hey, George, thanks so much for asking that question. I have not had the pleasure of using a Bugera amp, but I would very much like to. I've heard some really good things about them. I've heard some not so good things about them. I'm going to see if I can hit up the guys who are responsible for Bugera. I think that's Behringer. I'm going to see if I can approach them at NAMM and see if we can set something up. If you guys want to see me review some Bugera stuff, can you leave something in the comments below so that way I can approach them at NAMM with these comments and say, hey, we want to see some reviews, because you guys, as you guys know, I don't bullshit when it comes to gear reviews. So hopefully we'll be able to make that happen together. So like I said, please participate, please leave a comment, because I would love to take a look at that stuff.